Guess we'll find out.
So here we go. We got a 6.4 here that just came, had a turbo put in. Actually, it sucked the air filter, and I don't know what it did, messed up the turbo. So, oh, they put a new turbo feed tube on it. But look what they did to the fuel cooler. What's going on here? Yeah, that's not cooling anything, guys. It's not making it to the VGT or down to the fuel cooler. Wonder where the fuel lines are. The fuel cooler lines are gotta be down here somewhere. The lines that go to this right here. Oh wow, they worked really hard to put that clamp on down there. You missed all of what I pulled out of here. This,
Another shop put a turbo on it after it sucked the air filter into itself. And now it cranks really funny.
Cranks real uneven.
And
kinda
slow.
I mean, you know, I'm a worst case scenario. I mean, kind of like bearings are screwed up, or connecting rods are bent, or the AC compressor's locked, or something's wrong with the transmission. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much right. It's one of them. Write them all on the board and start checking them off. Yeah.
Also some shiny stuff on the oil filter.
Okay, so we got this 6.4 here. This is the one we put, hey, is this the one I said, I don't care how nice you are, you don't deserve this engine? Okay, I don't care how nice you are, you don't deserve this engine. That's that video. So this truck just came in, had a turbo replaced, and get this story here. Put a turbo on it from a different shop. It was the owner of the truck, he didn't want to bother anybody here, so he just had another shop put a turbo on it. I mean, he called about it, but we was busy. And so they dropped the turbo in. Oh, it needed a turbo because of this junk air filter here that ain't even there now, but it actually sucked the air filter into the turbo and grenaded all kinds of crap. There's air filter parts inside the whole charge air system. So it sucked that in. And we pulled the filter off, you know, because it's cranking really crappy. I pulled the belt off to make sure, you know, I wanted to, I mean, normally it's AC, but I went ahead and pulled it off anyways because it was hard cranking bad. And so pulled a glow plug out. Number 7 glow plug is right here. Look at that. Okay, but the funny thing is that has absolutely nothing to do with the failure. So got it all done. The other place got it done and took it for a drive. And I actually called this when this thing was cranking all funny like it is right now. I called it. I said, I've seen this before. With it cranking completely crazy and uneven like that. You want to hear it? What's in the way? Anything? Here, you guys want to hear? Oh, here you go. Let's just listen. Take the remote start and... Okay, when you hear your truck running like that, and it is not an AC compressor AC compressor, hydro-locking, could be hydro-locking, but generally if it hydro-locks, it will, after about 2 revolutions, it will have cleared the cylinder, right? So the fact that it keeps doing it means that as the piston's going up, the exhaust valve opens, it evacuates any kind of liquid that's in the cylinder, and it should start to crank better as it cranks over. Well, this doesn't do that. So, so I made a phone call. I've got the phone number. I called the tech that put the turbo in, and I just called and I said, you know, any chance that when you got done with this turbo replacement that you took off for a test drive and you had a hard RPM increase, uncontrollable RPM increase? He said, yeah, it did do that. It ran away on me. So those of you that know what that means, when a 6.4 runs away, the RPM is so violent that it will do this to connecting rods. I actually had that in my mind that it came in, turbo replacement, maybe who knows, hydrolocking, maybe an injector's overfueling. Why is it cranking funny? And then it came here and I heard it crank. And my first thought was drain the charge air cooler. Now I think you got that. I drained the charge air cooler. There was oil in it. So once I saw how much oil was in there, he said, yeah, it ran away. It ran away. I said, oh, okay, good. I said, any chance? I said, I'm just trying to lessen my diag here because I believe that this has bent rods. Bent connecting rods are causing this engine to not crank over fast enough to fire it up. Now, I bet you if we did fire it up, if we could get it to crank fast enough, it would fire up. We're just not getting enough RPMs to actually do it because the rods are interferencing with each other. There's 20,000 side clearance right here. There's another connecting rod right here. And when that rod bends like that, they physically rub up against each other and it makes the engine hard to turn. So that's what we have here. I actually said I'd bet double or nothing on the whole job that it's bent connecting rods. And then I called and got at least he didn't try to BS. You know, at least he did say, yeah. But the thing is that he said it ran away. And the tone that he had was as if he had no control over it running away. So, you know, I stayed friendly. I'm not trying to be. I said, you know, just keep in mind, any failures like this, drain the charge air cooler. All of you guys, drain your charge air cooler anytime you have any kind of failure that involves oil. Turbocharger, stuff like that, overfueling from fuel injector leak, anything that causes oil level that has to do with oil. Drain this thing. This will take your entire engine. So it did it to this. This engine is now done, cab off, engine out, needs a full set of rods. And like we didn't have nothing else to do. Actually, this is the same owner of the next truck that we got coming in. We're doing a 6-liter here right now, pretty quick. As soon as I get done with this 7.3. We are doing a 7.3 here. Fixturing it up right as this truck came. I was right in the middle of surfacing that. So I think we're going to probably have Joey get cab off, engine out. Have him just handle this while I'm going to do the other one. But what a drag, though. Just remember, any failures that have to do with oil, drain your charge air cooler. Oh, yeah. This is the same guy that owns Hot Broken Mess, too. Hot Broken Mess is owned by the same. So he's got 3 trucks here, and one of these days I'll get in a hurry and get stuff done because obviously today I'm doing a 7.3, but I wanted to just take a look at this 6.4 here, and I guess we're going to cab off, engine out, and rebuild. Probably. I mean, we haven't even talked to the owner yet, so I wonder if he subscribed to YouTube here, if he'll see this video before he actually gets the word, because I mean that kind of sucks, you know. I mean, and what do we say? Because it absolutely is the whoever. I mean, because I mean it's charge air cooler. Maybe, who knows? I mean, it could not be. I don't freaking know, but I'm assuming it probably is. So, what a drag. Tear it out, rebuild it.